Have you ever had Mei Caí Kou Rou? It's braised pork belly with visa mustard vegetables, and it is so good, y'all. Some people like to just eat it with regular steamed rice. I like to eat it with my rice noodles and the house fried rice, which has like everything in it: shrimp, pork, chicken, everything in the rice, and then also with some chicken lo mein. And when I say this thing is bussin', look at my face. So good, mouth watering just looking at me eat it again. Like, oh my god, it is so delicious. One of my favorite things to eat. And honestly, I think it's just because I'm Asian that I love pork belly, but it's very interesting because my Asian side of the family is actually 7-day Adventist, so they don't eat pork. We don't eat pork. The only reason that I ended up growing up eating pork is because my grandmother, who is Bahamian on my father's side, does eat pork. She cooks pork all the time. And my mother, well, you know, being married to my father, would always like break her non-pork eating tradition for my grandmother. Like, she would eat my grandmother's pork, so I'd end up eating those ribs and those hams that she give us on Thanksgiving and whatever other pork she gave us. It was going down, you know. If you ever had a poor man's dish, it's also called yak. It's like pork chop with some noodles and some green peppers and maybe some onions and soy sauce. That sounds like something Asians should have made up, but my grandmother taught me that, and it is so delicious, y'all. And yeah, I would eat that pork. I would eat it up. Yum, yum, yum. Eat it up. That said, I wanted you guys to know that I wanted to step more into foodie content. I have been creating the content, but I haven't been releasing the content. So this is my first time getting some of it out, and I want to get more and more of it out. I am inviting you guys to my live next Friday. We are going to have a Foodie Friday at 6 p.m. EST on TikTok live. And since TikTok will also be having a DDR, a Dance Revolution live event going on, we'll also be dancing in my kitchen. So join me for the fun, join me for the food, join me for the music and the vibes. It's going down. And I'll be cooking, so maybe you'll get a little, you know, cooking ASMR sound. That said, y'all can see my face. This is delicious. You saw when I showed you in the beginning that it kind of has a little bit of soup. So I like to pour the soup on everything, mainly my rice noodles, but I eat that pork belly with everything. And then the mustard veggies at the bottom, they really look like chopped up mushrooms to me. And I'm going to be trying my first beef Wellington tomorrow, and I'll be bringing you guys on that experience with me. So stay tuned. Make sure you're tuning into my live. Check out my live events on TikTok, and thank you guys for joining me. Don't ask me why I'm eating Cheetos. That's just how I go. You know, I'm a foodie and I just be mixing things up, you know.